Hello and welcome everybody. BBIG on 13 January. So let's start with steps. Okay, guys, we can explain the thing that is going to be very well to be a good indication about how can we see the start of BBIG on 13 January, since we have to know all the basics that was uh, in order to know how to be a trader, how to be a thing that is going to be in this stocks with a benefits and with a thing that is going to have some consumptions and definitions that we want to share on this video or in this chart. So if you are new, don't forget to watch and subscribe like if you wanted to continue this video, and let's start. So we can go for the start of the journey from this part here, and we can see the circle that is going to be ending on the gap between this level and this level. So this level is going to be about a value of 1 USD. Here is going to be a value since it started to touch this wave about 3 USD. So the difference in value is going to be about 2 USD. Okay, however, this is going to be very important and very well to be give us in our mind that is indication for BBIG to be like this. Okay, so if we wanted to go for more things that's going to be very well, so we can go for BBIG movements that can be good after it can increase, maybe after it decrease. But however, BBIG not always to be thing that is going to be making spikes, but it can make things that is commonly happiness like another stocks. Okay, for example, if we see here for this part, okay, between this level and this level, okay, the level of 3 USD and a half, and here is going to be a level of 1 USD and 35 cents. So we can go from this part to this part, and we can see that is going to be a wave in a slope way. So this wave in the slope way is going to be very important and very easy to be explained. Okay, and we can see that this is the start of the resistance. We have also the start of the support. So always this resistance starts and then the support starts after it. Then the wave ends with support and then its resistance. So that means since we have to end the resistance, maybe it can end with support on this part. Okay, if it touches the resistance and the won't, okay, but we can say that it can touch support in this part and end this with it, but it's commonly ends with resistance because a part of this resistance had been touched this slope wave, and it can touch also the trend line. So the trend line helped it to make this increase in momentum. Okay, Vinco Ventures stock will be absolutely a stock can be good in future. Okay, we are always explaining this in 1 day update every time because this is going to be a thing that matters. Okay, let's see another example. We can go for these two trend lines, and we see that on the notice that we have this circle and this circle. Okay, maybe if we put a resistance and start this with support, also end this with support first and then end this with resistance, and they made such a huge spike. Why we see this huge spike? Because the support itself has minimum value, has a minimum value that was in BBIG, but not was the minimum value that was on 2020 or 2021, 2019, sorry. So we can say that it's going to be about the increase in this level with a high low value of VBIG, and it could a permission to help it to make such a spike in this time. Okay, a lot of people or traders or the company itself has invested on this stock, so that means it went to be an huge momentum and huge value, and it became suddenly on 8 USD. So that is going to be feedback about what we wanted to BBIG to be here, and then we can see it after it a decrease. But will this be a thing that is important for us to be good or not? So we can see that it's going to be good because on the part where the traders, okay, maybe it's going to be good for traders to invest on this side, and not going to be good for the company to invest on this side, because if we say that the company had invested on it, so people didn't had much stocks to of BBIG to sell it. But if they invested in this stock, okay, they will have collection of stock, so VBIG, then since they can reach here, they will sell it. Okay, for example, if you want to buy here for about 100 stocks of BBIG, okay, okay, package or this BBIG, so you will wait until it reach here, and you would sell the same amount of this stocks. But if the company had would here and added visit here, but you don't have any amount of BBIG stock, so it's going to be a turning back or a feedback for you that is going to be uh, a thing that matters for to be harassment, or maybe for a thing that is going to be about a benefit for you. So if we went for this trend line, we have to see that this part where a trend line is started to touch it. Okay, so we are going to explain until we can reach here from the series of the 2021. Okay, we have to explain all to the 2021 uh, movements. So I think this is going to be trading on BBIG go very good and very well to be educated, since we have to see that part decrease it until we reach the middle part. It seems that when we see here, it's going to make a such an increase, maybe a decrease. However, this is going to be depending on how can Vinco stock is going to be like this. Okay, absolutely. That thing that that matters, and that what I could can search about for a lot of traders here is that because that may be about thing that is going to be like what we want to think about on Vinco stock, because this is going to be very necessary to know that the decrease in momentum returning back to be the same support to the previous part here. That what I could explain absolutely on the journey of VBIG from 2021 on 1 January to the end of 2021 on 31 December. Thank you.